All right.
Hey guys, welcome to this video. We're gonna learn how to do squats properly and effectively. We're gonna do some demonstrations for you while we're talking through proper exercise form, what we see go wrong typically with different hips and knees, and how to correct that so that whether you're doing them at home or at a gym, you know you're doing it safely and getting the maximum benefit out of it. Jen here is gonna help us out.
Okay, so here we go. We are going to start by showing you some of the things that we see wrong and show you the correct way to do it. So one thing that we quite often see are knees going in, and sometimes we see knees going out as well. So what I want is hips, feet, shoulders all square in line, and you're going to be sinking your hips down, back, as far as you can. If you can't go as low as that, that is fine. If you can go lower, that is fine, as long as you're doing it with proper form. Okay, another thing that we see quite often are knees going out over the toes and heels coming up off the ground. That looks like it hurts. So what we want are hips sinking back, and when you're driving up through your heels, so you're feeling this in your glutes, and you're giving a squeeze to your glutes at the very top. Very good. Okay, so one thing we quite often see due to maybe some flexibility issues are feet come out a little wider than hip width, and so as we squat down, we still want knees to track out over the toes. We still want them in line with your second and third toe as you come down. This is okay, but it's not ideal. So we are also going to show you some things you can do to improve your squat so you're doing it the way you should, which is with feet and knees in line and hips in line with the shoulders. Great.
All right, guys, in this version, we're going to show you how to help somebody who has limited range of motion, either due to injuries. Jen, can you tell us a little bit about your range of motion?
Sure. So my range of motion for squats is pretty bad, just due to very tight hip flexors and poor ankle flexion. So I just can't get down as low with proper form. I lean my body forward to counterbalance. So we're going to show you some things you can do to help build your way up to doing it right. And I'm going to be working on it too. So you want to be sure that you get your glutes strong enough to do this and work on your flexibility so you can do it properly.
Great. Here we go, guys. Okay, here's Jen doing her regular squat. She does have a little bit limited range of motion, so she's not able to go all the way down, which is okay. And she's leaning forward a little bit with her momentum. So we're going to show you how to help loosen up those hips, get a little bit lower if we're looking to increase the range of motion, and do it comfortably and effectively. So you'll see here her back is straighter. She's not leaning forward as much. She's able to get down into a deeper position, and just using the rings as a little bit of a guide to help through the range of motion. And she's putting all the weight on her heels, not her toes. So her butt is going back first, and she's coming up, avoiding rotating her weight to her toes. Okay, here's a technique we're going to use to really improve the flexibility, and you can use any pole that's around the house. She's also able to do full range squats with this, or just stay down there and really loosen up the ligaments in the ankles, knees, hips, and just slowly rotating or holding in a steady position just to increase or stretch out before you get into your squat range of motion. Also a good thing to do before you're doing weighted squats. Very good.